I'm not in the world mistreating people, using people, treating people harmful, usurping, stealing. I'm not in the world being deceptive. I'm in the world with joy, kindness, and generosity, sharing. I'm open. I'm not a gatekeeper. I'm giving. I'm in support of. But that is because I built through and healed through my circumstances. I didn't use my circumstances, which so many people do, the traumas they've experienced, the mistreatment, the horrible childhood, their abusive parents, their abusive partners, the bad men and women that they've dealt with. They use these things as excuses as to why they get to walk through the world with the resting bitch face and mistreat people. I work with them. They're in my family, they're in my community, they're in positions of leadership and power, they have authority, they have credentialing, they have a lot of alphabets behind their names, and yet they live in a world where they get to mistreat people and use their traumas as excuses as to why they get to hurt people, why they get to be nasty, snarky, sassy at the end of everything they say to you. These are the people. But see, for me, I have the glow of light. I'm living in generosity, in compassion, in caring. I'm being community. I'm living in community. I'm building into. I actually have the actions of what it means to be in reciprocity, to give and honor another human. The divine in me honors and respects the divine in you. I live these things every single day in every single interaction I have with every single person. And what happens is their behaviors, actions, talk, speak, it never balances out. And they're the ones who are comparing themselves to me. I didn't do that to you. I've given you grace. Because I do know something, that we have all this trauma, not our personal traumas, but our personal traumas along with the cultural, social traumas that are just on more and more and more. No one's giving healing. No one's going through a process of rejuvenation, of cleansing, and we use a lot of salves. A lot of placebo is in society that makes us think we good, right? So how did I get here? I went through the checklist. There's actually a checklist of all the things that come as a result of the circumstance that I've had. So I looked at the circumstances that I had as a child, everything up until about 27. Went through a laundry list. The things that I experienced, that I could feel, the things that were active in my life in terms of my parenting. I had goals for myself and my social behavior, my career, the kind of person that I want to look in the mirror and see looking back at me. And I went through that list and I worked through and let me tell you what, that was a long list. And you don't just go through the list. In order for you to do the work, you actually have to do it to action. You have to have the behavior. You have to have the thought. You have to do the neurological reprogramming. It takes 28 days to reprogram a bad behavior. I would have 15, 25 different functions happening all simultaneously. Reprogramming 20 different parts of my brain, different parts of my thought processes, different parts of my speech. This is heavy work. This is 3 times PhD type level work and research and application and personal application to my life and to my lived experiences. A lot of times I made mistakes. A lot of times I ran into people who tried to trip me, who were mistreated. A lot of times I ran into people, family members, partners, lovers who were in competition with me while I was building into this work. Mind you, I got a bag full of work IDs and I'm raising a child. So not only am I working on myself, I'm living through this checklist of all of these various parts of myself that I need to heal, because I don't want to be in the world hurting the people that are closest to me, in my community, in my family, in my relationships. I'm working on me. So what I get today, at 4+ decades, is people telling me something is wrong with me, trying to gaslight me. You too much. Girl, you just too much. Girl, you too deep. You just be doing too much. That's what I get from people who never did the work on themselves. From the people who went round peg, round hole, color, paste, copy, and regurgitate, and got letters and alphabets behind their name, and they think they finished their work. They haven't even begun. So when I tell you 9 out of 10 times, when I tell you I just wait for the ball to drop, because you haven't done the work. You bought a house, you got a car, you moved the zip code, you bought a new bag, you got a new haircut, you got a new 32-inch bust down, but you didn't do the work on your spirit because it's not in your energy. It's not in your energy. You don't honor other human beings with the same respect you give yourself. When you have endeavored into healing and you've achieved healing, it will be present in your energy and the way you move through the world. I need you to get on point with that. You know why? Because I'm tired of being the person that everybody is telling me something is wrong with me because I'm doing the right thing. Because dysfunction is normal. Because distortion is comfortable. I'm so tired of it. My life here is a social experiment. I'm living the work. Peace, power, and blessings.